Hello? Are you at the end of the hall? Do you want to come out and talk with us? So what I'm using right now is the Fleur Pro. It's just a thermal camera to see if we can pick up anything.
I'm using an Olympus high profile recorder and night vision 4K Canon. I also have a Fleur, but I'm not using it right now. And then a little device that if a spirit walks next to it, it should light up. It doesn't work that often, so when it does work, then usually that means that there's something walking by. And then I also bought this nifty armband that doesn't seem to stay on. I do have a ton of other equipment, but some of it's malfunctioning and didn't work when we came in this building. I have a full spectrum camcorder, and I also have my full spectrum camera on me right now. And I'll take some pictures in a little bit, but
Come out and show yourself. Now the floor is completely blue.
I know this is right here. This is where I feel like something's like standing right by me. Hello? Is there anybody there?
Is there anyone here with us right now? Can you light up the device that's in my left hand, please? Can you step next to the device and light it up?
I was over in this area where I heard the whistling earlier too.
Right now we are at the nurses station. This building was built in the early 60s as the annex building.
this particular part of the building, you've experienced quite a bit of activity. It seems to be a crossroad. And physically it's unnerving because we have a hallway in front of us, to the side, and behind us. So it always feels like we're being watched from all directions.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak with us?
Did you hear that? Did you hear the whistling again?
I hear coyotes out there. I didn't hear them whistling outside.
If there's anyone in this room with us right now, can you please talk with us, light up one of the devices?
I heard something down there. It sounded like a door being scooted. Is that door open before? I don't remember the door being open like that. When we were looking for you guys, we heard a door
That door should have been shut, I thought.
I don't remember it being open. No, I don't remember the doors being open down there.
That door was not open when we came down here, I don't think.
No, I don't think it was.
Got very cold over here.
I'm getting that pain in my head, in my front.
Where I was getting
Frontal lobe on the right side.
right here.
No, mine's right here, right above my right eye, like, even just gently touching it, it's like a dull pain.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of like head issues.
See, and then it was really warm and it gets cold right here again in the hallway.
I don't know if I'm imagining it, but I keep hearing like a very faint voice go, hey, hey, hey.
I heard the whistling again. Every time we're in this hallway, I hear. That's what I hear. It's very quiet. But it doesn't sound like an animal to me. Every time I go back there, I hear it.
What is your name?
Oh, I just got head
Female.
chills. I just got head chills.
Do you have something you would like to tell us?
It's a female, it's not friendly. Do you want to tell us why you're upset? My body's feeling numb.
I feel tingly.
Yeah.
Very like I have chills, but I'm not cold.
How come you like standing behind us and being a creeper? Please come forward. You don't harm us, we don't harm you, we would just like to talk with you. If you show yourself, I can see you, but you're playing hide and seek a little bit. You don't need to.
Okay, so you guys, there is blood throughout this building. However, you can differentiate blood. It gets darker over time. This right here is fake blood. Down there is also a tube of vampire blood. So throughout the building, there's also the fake blood. You gotta learn to differentiate that.
So yeah, this is a dual room situation. So when we were here before, there was a lot of fresh blood coming across this floor into that room, and then we found bullets. This on that door is fake blood, made to look like real blood. It wouldn't be red anymore.
Alright, you guys, we are going into the room where we have found piles of blood and shell casings from someone being shot. The darker spots you see on the floor is real blood. When we were here originally, the blood was still pretty red. It was Not exactly too fresh, but fresh enough to know that something had happened here a week to 2 weeks before we got here. Right now we're going to focus on this room for 10 minutes. We'll be live during this session. Is there someone in this room with us?
I'm gonna take a couple of full spectrum photos.
Can you light up the device that's in Tara's hand again, please? Take it to the color orange. Yellow.
Oh,
It's
almost
going.
orange.
Lexi.
If you're a male, can you take it up to the color red, please?
No.
You can use my energy. Okay, you guys, right now I'm going to turn this light down.
Yeah, it went red. It got stronger.
So I don't want to get too close to trigger the K2 that's in Tara's hand, but it is lighting up. And I'm a few feet away from her. Is it okay that we are here? Can you take it back up to red to indicate yes? You're more than welcome to use my energy.
Definitely feels very cold over here.
My body's getting tingly like it did in the other hallway.
Yeah.
Like that numb, tingly feeling.
I feel something very cold, like standing right, like almost on top of me.
If you passed away in this room, can you light that all the way to red? A little bit more energy. You don't have your phone on you, right?
I don't have a phone at all. I mean, like in the car.
So Tara does not have any kind of electronic device next to the K2, and it is trying to light up.
Will you hold it up towards where that light should be? That fluorescent light? I want to see if there's... If there's anybody in here, please come forward, talk to us. I saw what looked to be a janitor down the end of the hall earlier. Was that you running above us? Did you
I
hear
heard
that?
it too. Yeah.
Are you upstairs right now? Can you walk around upstairs again?
Do you hear that? The tapping?
Yeah, that's easy. You did.
Do you smell that cinnamon? Like potpourri.
I think I just heard you. Can you say that again? I'm picking up an older woman in here.
It feels very cold right there. It's a cold spot.
I smell like rot.
Did you hear that? There was a running sound again.
Are you upstairs? We're getting a lot of, it sounds like footsteps above us, but we can't go up there because the floor is falling down.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I still smell potpourri, like flowers.
That's interesting. Sometimes certain people will pick up certain smells and others don't. I know you're down there. Can you come forward, please?
Maybe this one.
So I am picking up on two different things. I'm picking up on the.
Did you hear that? That sound like an old man to you?
Kind of.
It was like a
Yeah, I think that's the guy I picked up earlier with the mustache and
Yeah.
like in the one piece, like blue.
I heard it again.
That was a woman that time.
That came
Hello?
from that way.
Can you come talk to us? Can you come close? Can you tell us who you are? I don't know if that's like Lisa and Susie that we're hearing.
I don't think so. It was like a, I don't know. It was like a man, like an old man.
I'm getting Kathy. Kathy.
I want to go down that way.
So right now we're getting voices from here and movement from down there. So it came from that way, so let's go this way. Hello? That sounded like an animal. It sounded like a dog, like foraging. Okay, so I didn't bring my thermal with me this time. But it almost sounds like there's like an animal back there. We did see some coyotes earlier. There are bobcats in the area. Lots of deer. Is your name Kathy? One of you? Just heard a female voice. What was your role here? What did you do as your job? still here? What happened to you?
It's definitely a different, creepier vibe than this one. It's just like going weird dim light than bright light.
It should just like dim and go out when it's.
When it's darn, no, but it just,
Okay, you know what? I'm having a really hard time picking up on what exactly is going on, besides that there's just a bunch of. I just feel like
I just feel like we're being watched, but they're not wanting to interact.